stuff, if you look at it on the map, the south is always where the water is. If you look at it, at the globe and shit, most of the water is in the south. So that's when you looking at it that way, you be like, okay, which way is the water? South. Okay. Now, according to my house, the north is the mountains, the south is the water. Los Angeles is west of me. So, bam. That's where the sun gonna set at. Bam is in the east. Okay. So, anyway, y'all, I'm on some old random shit. I'm tired and shit. And y'all see, I don't wrap my hair at night. I don't wrap it. I don't do none of that. But y'all know what else about this hair though? My shit is really starting to shed, y'all. And it wasn't shedding at first. I'm gonna have a motherfucking bald spot in my goddamn lace front in a minute and shit. And it's like, I sprayed it with the Mod Podge. I sprayed it and it didn't do shit. That didn't even help. So I want y'all to leave your motherfucking comment below and tell me, how do you seal these knots? What else can I put on there that's gonna seal these knots? Cause right now, bitch, I'm losing this shit like a motherfucker that's been on chemo. So I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I need to do, cause this shit right here in a few more minutes, it's I'm gonna lose all this motherfucking hair, because I mean it's coming out badly, like a lot. And what's so cold about it, I didn't. Oh, and I mean that in all due respect about the chemo thing. I don't want nobody chiming in. Oh, that's fucked up. No, I don't mean that to be no funny. I'm just, sometimes I be just talking too much, and that was one time. I'm sorry. I didn't mean no disrespect and no harm. My father was on chemo, so let me, clear that right there. You know what I'm saying? I just got, them one liners and shit. I'm just full of one liners. I've always been that way. So sometimes I can kick some shit out and it could be disrespectful to others, and I really don't mean that. But anyway, but yeah. So I really need to know, because this was 130 density, and now this motherfucker got to be about 120. And so I need to know, for those of you guys, Keisha, somebody please tell me, what do I need to do to seal these knots, like, before I end up losing all this motherfucking hair? Then the next thing, let me tell y'all another thing I've noticed about this hair. There is a filler in it, because at the bottom, the hair at the bottom, they started to back out with human hair. Very human hair. Very fine, really, it holds curls and all of that. But as you begin to work your way up, it's like the whoever it is that made this, and this is not my girl. That's why, I'm like, okay, I got to, what I'm saying, I paid a good price for it, but sometimes good money and all, all money ain't good money. You know what I'm saying? Because, it was reasonable and stuff, but, it ain't always good. You know what I'm saying? It ain't always good, because this one is shedding. Now my little curly dude that I got, that shit don't shed at all. That's the best shit. Oh my god, that shit is on that Malaysian that my girl gave me, that Helen gave me. It's on that motherfucking level. This shit right here. So what I did was I wanted to test the hair and see, right? Because when I first got it, see, now here, look, I just did that in my hair, just pulled out, and look, I got 3 strands. 3 fucking strands just from that. You see what I'm saying? See, that's that bullshit. Now, what was I getting ready to say? Yeah. So what I did was I pulled a couple of strands and I burnt them to see. Now, human hair, it shrivels up when it get to heat. You know what I'm saying? It get charred and it shrivel up, and it has an odor to it when you burn human hair. Now, synthetic fibers, and I don't know if this they mixed it with a little Futura or something, because it does hold heat, but it does not hold a curl. Now, the hair that's in here, that's the human hair, it's still really, really curly. But the hair that's mixed with some type of fiber, it don't last the curl. The curl doesn't last in it. But what I've noticed, so what I did was I was really looking at this unit real good and trying to figure out what's happening with it. Now, they started off in the back, double knotted and all that, because it does not shed in the back whatsoever. It's shedding up in here, you know. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna fuck around and I'm finna have that Fred Sanford hole in the afro type old shit. Because if this shit gonna keep on coming out, I ain't no telling what the fuck it's gonna look like after a while. You know what I'm saying? I need to know, I need y'all to help me out on what the fuck I need to do to it to keep this shit from going to the left. But there is a synthetic fiber in there because when I burnt it, now synthetic hair would melt, okay, and it would turn like liquidy. You know what I'm saying? Like plastic. You know how like plastic melts and shit when you wet it. I mean when you add heat to it. Now when I burned a couple of strands, there was a couple of the strands got charred and crinkled up, and you can get that smell from it. Then there was some that just kept sizzling and it just melted like would melt to a liquid. So I'm like, okay, yeah, it is human hair, but it does probably got about 10% of some type of fiber in it, like a filler. And so, see, that's that bullshit. But like I was telling Jody earlier tonight, you just don't know. And it could be a reputable company, but you don't know who the donor is, and you don't know how that hair was packaged. You don't know what they added to that motherfucking hair. I don't give a fuck who it is, whether it's his or her hair or Afro World or wherever the fuck you buy hair from. Just like the Hair Factory. I don't even know if the Hair Factory still get down, but I know that was the shit back in the 80s and the 90s. Motherfuckers was fucking with the Hair Factory in New York, because I used to fuck with them. I used to fuck with his and her hair too, and used to get that 50% mink and all that. Used to get some real good ass shit, but the thing is, unless you physically have somebody that you trust, or you cut the hair off of the donor yourself, you don't know what kind of motherfucking hair that is. It can be a hell of a company. But if it's getting imported from someplace else, they sell hair by the weight. See? So if they put a filler in there, it's gonna make it way more, and they can sell more quantity, because see, right now there's so much motherfucking hair out here. All this shit can't be human hair now. You know what I'm saying? All of this shit you can buy hair like shit. Buying old ass calling cards that used to be the shit back in the day. So now, for it to be as rampant as it is, all of this shit ain't human hair, and I don't give a fuck who, what the fuck they say, kiss my ass. All this shit is not human hair. They mixing this shit with some other shit. The shit ain't like what it used to be, because now motherfuckers is bald headed by choice right now. Motherfuckers is doing big chops and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Look, just check this out, bitch. I woke up on the wrong motherfucking side of the bed. This nigga done pissed me off. Guess what? Yeah, motherfuckers is doing it like that nowadays. And motherfuckers is doing that shit by choice. Bald headed motherfuckers is that way because they want to. Because you can buy all kind of motherfucking Bobby Boss and all kind of Milky Way. And everybody got a motherfucking hair name, don't they? It's all kind of motherfucking hair names and shit. Now, see, like right here, this is the motherfucking human right here. Now, this shit up here that done probably cramped up, some of that is probably some synthetic fiber. I don't know, but this shit is mixed up. That's the bottom line and shit. Anyway, I ain't talking about nothing else, which means I need to go ahead on and get the fuck up off of this one right here and go to bed. Mr. No 1234 just left me a message. Another business idea is for your one of a kind sexy plus size jumpsuits and maxi dresses. You can make, y'all got one contact lens on now. Be careful on me now, because I went to school and shit. You can make them on order, just like how at Club 110 does with her cell phone covers. Moni Seif have beautiful jumpsuits, but at $200 is a bit steep for some of us. So hey, just a thought, Auntie Tina. I'm sure you will figure something out. Much love. Yes, yes, yes. I told you guys in a couple of videos back that I told you guys in a few videos back that I have the pattern to make that jumpsuit. And $200 for a jumpsuit is what you call that bullshit. For real. $200, that motherfucker better come with a nigga with it. You know what I'm saying? It better be the nigga, better be the motherfucking escort, nigga. Where we going, nigga? Where we going? Cheesecake Factory, who? Lettuce wrap, what? Yeah. It better be some other shit in the game. Because paying $200 for a motherfucker, I mean, no disrespect now. No disrespect. But that is kind of steep for motherfuckers that's on budgets nowadays. Motherfuckers is, you know what I'm saying, out with a pen and pad making decisions on, okay, I'm going to put 20 on this, I'm going to put 30 on that one right there. That one right there, I'm going to table that to 2 weeks to the next payday. Motherfuckers is making decisions at the kitchen tables right now. So motherfuckers ain't out there just trying to be just dumping $200 for a motherfucking pantsuit. Fuck that, for real. Shit, I ain't even trying to spend $200 on a motherfucking jumpsuit, you know. And I ain't rich, and all that. What me and my girl was talking about rich and wealthy today too. But I ain't rich and nothing like that. But I'm pretty comfortable. You know what I'm saying? I got friends at my bank branch. You know what I'm saying? So but I ain't finna try to spend no $200 on a motherfucking jumpsuit. Now you got the wrong one on that right there. Now I am gonna make. I got at my girl Jennifer, aka at Club 110, and I told her that I'm gonna make me a jumpsuit this week because I'm going to go see Frank Beverly and Maze and shit. Now, Ken's birthday. Okay, y'all, look, check it. Anthony's birthday is on the 1st. That's my son. Y'all already know that. Boogie birthday on the 1st. Ken's birthday is on the 2nd. Isaiah's birthday is on the 6th. I'm going to see Frankie Beverly and Maze the following week, right? So I want to make me a jumpsuit. So check this out. What I was thinking. Now, red is my favorite color. I love pink too. But red is when I'm on that big bone shit. When I'm on some regular everyday shit, I'm a pink chick all day long. But when I'm fast and shit, yeah. When I'm being fast, I'm on red. Now, how about y'all? Let me tell y'all something else now. How about this little youngster y'all was trying to get at me? This motherfucker gonna say Miss Parker.